thing.
Why not on
All
camera?
right, we'll do it on camera then.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know where we at. I'm going to tell you anyway. Wrestlemania, Radio Road. Man, the man here. But before we do that, the showcase of the Immortals. And the Immortal one is here. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Heyman, a.k.a. Big Cell Phone Paul E. Dangerously.
And Brock Lesnar.
And Brock Lesnar.
Brock has joined us.
We go
here.
talk about that. We're going to talk about that. First of all, welcome to
thank you, sir. My pleasure. And I'm a huge fan of your work.
Oh, thank you.
What's your name again?
Yeah, DJ Slam.
Yeah, that's right.
I like that.
We all talk about you.
All right, man. CM Punk, Undertaker. Let's talk that.
Sure.
What do you think? Of course, I know what do you think, but what is your take?
I think the Undertaker deserves all the credit in the world. I mean, to go 20-0,
yes,
what a magnificent number. What a great streak. I think he is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I thank him for all of his contributions to WWE. Oh, there's no but. Okay. There's an and.
Okay.
And it's time for the streak to end, and CM Punk is the man to end it.
I want to agree, but I can't agree. I'm an old school Attitude Era fan.
We can bet on it.
I want. How much you got? Nah, we'll talk about
how much you need.
I need a whole bunch.
I got a whole bunch. All right, I'll bet you on it.
I love this dude. Man, all right. So, The Undertaker's going to lose because CM Punk is the man.
Yeah.
He'd be smart.
Well, he's not just the man. He's the best in the world. As a matter of fact, let me give credit where credit's due. Undertaker is the man. CM Punk is the best in the world. Right there. The name of his DVD/Blu-ray. Best in the world. And I get no royalties from this. Well, he's my guy. But still,
33-30.
It's right there in front of me. So, it's the truth. He's the best in the world.
Man, all right. So, let's talk about the Brock Lesnar Triple H thing.
Yes.
There's other wrestlers and other superstars, rather, that will not say that Triple H will lose. I'm fearful.
Triple H will lose.
I'm fearful. I'm not
Triple
lying.
H will lose.
For
Triple H will lose.
For that ass
lose. Miserably.
Horribly.
Get pinned or
beat
tap
down
out.
To the very last
down,
compound.
beat up, knocked down, dragged out, stretchered out, beat up, battered. As he is going to get smacked around worse than he does by Stephanie at home.
Oh boy.
It's over. It's over.
Ooh.
First ballot Hall
The
of
Cerebral
Famer.
Assassin. I mean, maybe the first match was a surprise. He wasn't ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, Triple H should be the first entrant into the 2014 Hall of Fame. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, but his career is over.
It can't be.
Why can't it be?
I mean, it probably could be.
It is. Yeah. Shawn Michaels put his career up in a retirement match. He's retired. Ric Flair put his career up in a retirement match. He'll never wrestle in WWE again.
Yeah.
This is how it goes. Yeah. And what a better place to retire than a WrestleMania in the New York area.
And then at the hands of Brock Lesnar. I mean, he is a
There's no shame.
No, there's no shame. You're right. It's better than beat by the gobbledygook or Gilbert.
Exactly.
So, yeah. All right, I guess we could stomach that. All right, let's talk about wrestling in general.
Sure.
I've seen videos. I know it's an old video. What is your take? And I'm only going to ask you. I don't actually know these type of questions. What is your take on the wrestling business today and the small? Do you think that the small territorial things and companies are still good? And what's your take on TNA?
I don't really have a take on TNA because they have, 5%, 3% market share. They don't differentiate their product to have a unique brand in and of themselves. I have a branding company called the Looking for Larry Agency in New York City. And what we do is we brand companies. They have no brand. There's nothing that distinguishes them from anybody else. WWE has 95, 96, 97% market share. I don't see the survival rate being high for startups and independent promotions because the scale of this company is so huge. We're sitting here on a weekend, and the weekend itself is going to generate $150 million in revenue, gross revenue. The pay-per-view itself is $100 million evening, and then comes the split with the cable companies and everything else. You can generate $100 million, $150 million in revenue in one weekend. it's kind of difficult for someone to come along and say, "Hey, notice me."
It's very difficult. I mean, that, like you said, the product is not. I tried as a fan, and I'm a real fan. You know, I tried a lot of things. I tried, and I just couldn't get into it. The storylines, the dialogue, it just didn't make sense. When it did make sense, you know, they had characters or performers that I knew. Like they had Booker T. I was a fan of Rhino. Christian King, he had the championship. He did a good job. But after they took the room and turned it square, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I didn't mind the six-sided ring because at least it distinguished them from everybody else.
You know, that was the branding. That was the marketing.
Exactly.
That was the one thing that kept them. You got that? Hey, we got six sides.
I don't care what you do if you can do it better than anybody else or distinguish the way that you do it from anybody else that does it, then you're unique, you're different, there's something I can hook on to. You're giving also your audience bragging rights. Hey, my guy wipes his ass with his left hand better than anybody else wipes their ass with their left hand in the entire world. Hey, I got the best left-handed ass wiper in the world. And you know what? There will be fan clubs and Facebook pages and people who are devoted to the left-handed ass wipers club. Absolutely. And they could even do that right.
What's the difference between Paul Heyman and Paul E. Dangerous? How would you chronicleize your start from Dangerously to now?
Paul Heyman is much smarter than Paul E. Dangerous. Because I've survived.
Right, yeah.
Because somebody should have killed that son of a bitch a long time ago. Well, that's exactly it. That which did not kill me only made me stronger and wiser. Mm-hmm. And I'm a lot wiser than Paul E. Dangerous was. And I'm a lot richer than Paul E. Dangerous was. I'm not losing my money anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, I've been waiting for. He has answered every question I have. I'm trying not to ask stupid questions.
No, your questions are all very intelligent. Mm-hmm. That's why we always talk about you. What's your name again? Yeah, that's right.
Paul E., you're the man. I hope your clients do well.
I'm sorry.
I wish your clients well. You know, I'm in favor of me.
Hey, man, he deserves it. What a great career he's had. I hope 70,000 people wearing Undertaker t-shirts this summer.
Let me tell you, your man is that damn good because that last promo about after the besmirchment of Paul Bearer, you pull Paul Bearer's poor ashes on Undertaker. You beat the piss out the Taker with the sacred herb.
Right.
And then you pour the ashes all over.
Absolutely.
I'm not mad.
Sends a message, doesn't it?
Paul Bearer would love it.
Yeah. You're going to go for it.
Go for it.
Go for it.
And let me tell you something. This guy here, CM Punk, he is the best in the world.
Yes, he is.
I agree. Because he captivates the audience. He knows what he captures that attitude era. Yeah. Not enough to offend.
Well, I hope he does offend.
But no, I'm not offend, but he stays within the 14.
Right.
You know, but it is. I'm a fan.
He goes right up to the borderline, though, right?
Yes, sir.
13 years, 364 days.
Yes, sir.
One more day, we'd be over the limit.
Yes, sir.
We'll take it right up to the edge.
I remember when he challenged Triple H, the bombshell, the so-called bombshell. It was time. It's time for that. You know what I mean? I
agree.
We have to. It's like having the same guy all the time. See what I'm saying? The guy made me do a promo on him. He's the best in the world, but I do believe he might be 21. What is it? 21 is it? Ladies and gentlemen, my main man.
No, my main man.
Paul E. Dangerous.
No, my main man.
What's his name again?
What's my name?
Right.
Yes, indeed.